Now let's do another search, and I'm going to illustrate in a new search. Again, we have to go back to the term. I'm going to illustrate in a new search, searching by the attribute box. So earlier we searched by a particular category, political science, or it could be biology or Chinese or any particular subject. Now let's do this differently. I'm going to have you highlight all of the subjects. Do that by clicking on the first one and then scrolling all the way down. Hold down your shift key and click on the last one, and all of them will be highlighted. Now scroll down to the attribute box. And in the attribute box, what I want to have you take a look at is scrolling down here until you see appropriate for first year. Highlight that and do a section search. And this time, it's going to be a much longer list, but it will show you every department, starting with Africana Studies, American Studies, Anthropology, and so on. And each one of these courses is going to be appropriate for first year. Generally speaking, they're 100 level courses and sometimes 200 level courses. And that is a way to very quickly review every department and which are the courses that are appropriate for first year students. Now, let's do one more search. In this case, I want to do another search by attribute. So again, we're going to highlight all of the subjects. That's shift and click, and then scroll down. And this time, I'm going to suggest that you highlight Division 3 Lab and then do a section search. And the reason that I'm asking you to do this in particular, since so many of you will be searching for a lab science class in your first semester, please notice that there are a much wider range of lab science courses than you might have experienced in high school. So if you think that a lab science course is going to simply be a biology course or a chemistry course, notice that here at Dickinson you'll find anthropology, biology, chemistry, and in addition you'll see computer science, earth sciences, environmental studies, physics, including astronomy. And so these represent all of the lab science courses. Now, notice in this particular list, it generated attributes for Division 3 Lab, but it did not break it out according to classes that are appropriate for first years. So again, you would want to look at those classes that are 100 level in particular. And that will help you stay focused within the courses appropriate for first year students. One more search that I want to do to explain another attribute that might be useful. Again, going back and highlighting all of the topics and back to the attribute box. And this time I want to focus on another attribute that represents a graduation requirement. We have graduation requirements that relate to comparative civilizations and also, way at the bottom, U.S. diversity. So I'm going to choose the U.S. diversity one, do a section search, and now you'll see all of the classes at Dickinson for the fall semester that meet the U.S. diversity category. So if you wanted in particular to search for a course that would meet one of these graduation requirements, this is the way you would do it. And again, you would want to pay attention to the level. So an Africana Studies 320, 300 level course would probably not be appropriate for first year students, whereas American Studies 100 level or possibly American Studies 200 level could be appropriate for a first year student. Similarly, in the attribute box, if we just go back, I'll point out to you one other category that might be particularly useful to you, and that is Many of you are coming with an interest in sustainability since it's a big focus of our offerings at Dickinson, and we have categorized courses uh, under sustainability connections and sustainability investigations, two different levels of how those courses relate to sustainability themes within a particular course. So I refer you back now to the course planning guide. You'll find this at the orientation website under the advising/registrar information tab. The course planning guide, if you click on this, takes you, I've already got it prepared, it takes you to this document, and this is the document that we want you to be looking at in thinking about your three other courses in addition to your first year seminar. And when you're doing the scheduling and thinking about how all of this fits together, click on the scheduling worksheet, print out a copy of the scheduling worksheet, and notice how those classes fit together. Are they back to back? Do you have a break in between? Are your classes clustering in the mornings only, or morning and afternoon? Do you have free days? You have to think through what kind of schedule works for you. So carefully read the course planning guide, and really my best advice for you is to explore in Banner in these categories and just begin to see what's there. You'll find out that there are many, many topics that you didn't know were offered, couldn't even have anticipated that they were offered, and this gives you an opportunity to begin exploring subjects of interest to you. Good luck searching and enjoy. Thanks.